Welcome to SC Custom Designs, and I did pay my lighting bill. So we're doing a real quick episode on lighting in your wood shop. Obviously at the moment you can't see a thing. However, these cameras on your phone are amazing what they can do with such very little light. So currently the only light coming into my shop, and yes, it was intentional, are those windows. I got 1, 2, 3 windows. I actually took the old windows out, and I have plexiglass windows now, and I put paper over top of them just for privacy's sake, and so on and so forth. But pretty cool how much light I have in here just from that. So if you have any way you can bring in natural light, obviously you want to do that. So what I'm going to do is just sort of walk you through my shop without the lights on and show you what we have. So with one flick of a switch, I have these lights here. I've got one here, one in the middle, and one at the other end. And before I had a wood shop down here, we had the electricians come in and put these lights in. Okay, so these guys will go on when I flip this switch here. And let's see what we got. Amazingly enough, that actually puts a decent amount of light into my wood shop. I also have 2 lights behind me which go on for the laundry area, but look at the light that we have now. So this is just your basic lighting. So then as we look up into the rafters, you'll see that I have lights that for about $25 or so you can buy these fluorescent lights and hang them down. Spend a little bit more money, you can get LED lights. So this guy here is an LED light, and I have an LED light also in my sanding booth over there. It's dedicated to the sanding booth. So however, I also have a few lights over here. I do have a light fetish, I'm going to tell you that now. So many years ago in the early 90s, I actually had an accident because I couldn't really see. I didn't put a lot of value on lights back then, and since that accident I kind of went the other way. So let's start turning on some more lights. Obviously your lights need to be over the areas where you're going to be working. I actually want more light over in this area, but anyway, let's flick this guy. He's going to turn on lights over at the clamping area where I have the clamps. So now I don't use my table saw necessarily here. I drag them over here. You'll see in my reorg that I found a new place for the table saw. I can slide them in and out of service over here. So here we go. This gives me ample light over here. Now I mentioned the okay, put your sunglasses on. Bam. Look at this is an LED light dedicated to my dust booth. That is a lot of light, my friends, and you really need that. So let's continue walking through. Now we have a light that is over this bench. Okay, cool. We have a light that is over this area of the bandsaw. And we're going to come back to these 2 guys. I just found these wedges today when I went to get more clamps. So I would say we have a lot of light in here now. Okay, we're not done yet. I got one more switch to turn on, and what a difference it's going to make. Now it's going to become daylight in here, and bam. There's no doubt, no matter where you go in my shop now, that you're going to have light. We can turn him off. But look at that, my friends. So, is lighting important, and location of lighting? You bet that's a loaded question. Well, I used to have my table saw here, so I had 2 lights, 2 fluorescent lights dedicated to that. Now it's over here, and I got to possibly move those lights around. And or just get more, because my God, I like lights. And I like little things like this that help me along the journey. So with the advent of the LEDs, it is very, very impressive how much light these things project in various directions and etc. So some of these guys I will wear on my shirt or clipped to me when I'm underneath the sink, for example. I just really like, here's another light over here. This guy here, auto light, very, very popular light. And so this is, you need all kinds of light, and you need various shades of light, because then you're seeing the warmth of the wood. And if you're staining, even when you're sanding, I'll take a light. It's, for example, let's go ahead and turn this guy on and see what we can see when we turn the light on. We can see a lot more of the grain, for example. And when I'm sanding, that's critical, that I see that I'm getting out all the scratches from the wood that I otherwise just wouldn't see. So let me know what your ideas are, what lighting you have in your shop. Some shops I look at, I'm shocked. It's like my shop in the 90s when it was on the front porch of the Maybe Farm, or the Maybe House, by the way. We're going to be doing a show there August 25th, the Maybe Farm. 2 of our children were born there. They're part of history with that place. So it's now a historic site. So we got another one called the Carrot Festival, local here, October 7th. At any rate, yeah, back in those days, yeah, I have to say I didn't really have a lot of money. So I couldn't just do what I wanted. And, you know, it's interesting. I bought my very first, believe it or not, my very first halogen light. And I'm already like, why did I do that? Because, first of all, they're very hot, great for the wintertime. I get that. The bulb already blew. I didn't even get a lot of time out of this. But amazingly enough, the light you can get out of LEDs is amazing for so much less electricity. All right, so we'll end the show with today. I went and I picked up some more clamps, because I got a lot of clamping to do here. And I advise you can never have enough of them. So this Lux Pro, and I'm not a salesman for the things that I sell, that you see here, sorry. But these guys, absolutely amazing in their flexibility. So let's just turn this guy around. So apparently you can fold that and retract it in and turn it in all these different positions. There's magnets on the bottom, so I could take them, stick them here. Now this is really, really good for my bandsaw. And I just actually took some older style lights off of, let's show you what I mean. No, it's not set up ideally for what's going on now, but I will be shortly seeing if I can get one more nested tray, probably out of this guy only, because I don't have much room here. Watch those episodes, how we made these nested trays from the piece of block in there. So at any rate, I'm going to get one more out of here. I'm like, you know what, let's get our new lights out. All right, let's turn them on and show you how effective this is going to be. Now, even with all the light that I have on, I'm a true believer in more light. Now look at the light that I brought there. It's so localized. I really like these guys. I'd like to see these guys a little bit bigger too. I didn't realize that would turn the light on, apparently. That's pretty cool. Just by turning that down. Interesting. Cool. So this has 2 settings. Okay. 2 settings. So there you go. Lighting, lighting, lighting. If ever I want a lot of light, it's definitely going to be here, where I'm going to be holding a little piece of wood, and I just really want to see, you know, you can see the imperfection of that cut there. So, all right. Hey, thanks for coming into the shop of SE Cousin Designs. Let me know if you like what you're seeing here and your comments. We definitely get back to comments that you make. We like to learn from you guys. So we do 1 to 2 to 3, who knows, videos a week. And if you follow my videos, you'll see the progression of the project as we move along. Sometimes I go a little bit longer than I probably should. But here's my philosophy. I may say 5 different things talking about the same subject, and you might say, boy, I didn't think about that. The same way you may not have thought about how these lights are just growing on us and improving our lives. So that was the idea behind, the inspiration behind this. Now I got to really get busy. I got a lot of sand, as you can see behind me. Thanks for coming to my shop, guys. And if you like what you see, subscribe to my channel. We're up to 208 subscribers to date, and we're really enjoying all of the comments and so on and so forth, and the experiences that we can share around the world. I love the age we're living in. This 55-year-old says, awesome. Take care, guys.